Thanks for stopping by. My name is Bizzle Wizzle for those who do not know, and today we're going to be playing some Rags to Riches and Ranch Simulator. So I do have a couple of little bit of ground rules before we get this started. First off, we actually have to start with $0 household income. And then on top of it, so I didn't really find a way to get rid of all of the money that was going to be quite uh, easy to do. And what I wanted to accomplish is basically to get rid of all of the money without having a tedious process. I did try to take basically I bought a trailer, I bought some stuff, and I basically tried to just put it in the river down there, but it was just too tedious and it was not working out. So my plan is to basically just buy a bunch of goats and a couple of sheeps and just let them roam until they for their heart's content until they eventually die. And I'm really worried about them breeding, so I'm just gonna go away from them. And I'm on my way to this White House up here. I'm going to kind of talk about the rules a little bit. So the rules are pretty simple. We just can't start with any money. I am going to allow myself to have one oil node, and only one oil node throughout the beginning stages of the game. If I want the two, I have to get the 36,000. So yeah, wherever the first oil node is that I see, I can grab, and I also cannot. So if I do wind up going down there and getting the muscle car, I can't sell that, and obviously I can't get the gold bar. I thought it was pretty self-explanatory because obviously this is rags to riches, so rags to riches means that you can't just get a gold bar and just go off and just restart your game a bunch of times until you get a lot of money. So that's not what I'm going to do. I'm going to do this all from scratch, and I want to make money in a bunch of different ways. Obviously, if I can, I can. If I can't, I can't. I guess. And if I can't do this, I guess you'll never see this series, and it'll just sit in my folder. But obviously, I am very new to YouTube, so do take that in mind. The videos will get better in quality as I go on and as I keep making this. But yeah, I have a select sort of rule set. I can do quests, and most of my money is probably going to be made from either quests, oil, or uh, the game throughout the world, which there is a bit of game, and obviously there is going to be some type of boring content. So I don't want to just go into the boring content and show a bunch of boring content. So I will be streaming. The link will be down below in the description. And always, if you do like the content, feel free to subscribe. It's free and it supports the channel. Also, smack that like button if you do wind up enjoying the content, because it really helps me. It really lets me know that this is a good series, and I really want this to be an excellent series because I've been strolling around YouTube and I've noticed that there was no series like this, which is really crazy because this is such a good game. But with that being said, we are here at the first quest. This is down over here at the end of the road up here on the southwest map. And we're pretty much going to clean up. And we can only do this quest once, so this will give us a little bit of starting cash to basically get some stuff going on. So yes, yeah, it was a pretty boring quest, so that's why I skipped it. But yeah, like I was saying, we just have to do some quests, and now we have our first $300, which would be amazing. So now, what I think I'm going to do is, I think I'm going to go all the way back down there, and even this is going to be so ridiculous, honestly. It's going to be a long time. What I think I do want to do, though, first is just sit on this car really quick and have him take me down there while I kind of just chill and AFK for a little bit. But yeah, I wanna get gas, and then after I get the gas, I want to go down and get the muscle car to drive it around at least for a little bit. Then obviously, because we have to find an oil node to do things. But our main goal is going to be to get towards that UTV, and then we can make the extra money. So it's going to be pretty much clipped for the first couple of days, well, the first couple of episodes, because obviously I want to get the content, but I don't want it to be too boring. So yeah, I will see you when we get down to the gas station. Okay, at the hardware store, I'm just picking up a gas can, and that is all I'm doing. And then I'm going to go fill it up, grab some ammo, and then that's it. So I will see you at the gas pumps. Also, I did forget, I do have to empty out the bullets because we can't start with any bullets at this point. We have to buy all of our bullets. I forgot to do that, so that is my fault. So we're just going to do target practice on some goats. Shot him right in the head. Did he? Boom. Dead. Boom. Dead. No, I have to reload. Hello, Mr. Goat. Take that, vegans. There is all the ammo that is gone. Okay. Alright, let's get some gas and then we're gonna go get that car, I guess. Right, so we did get stocked up on gas. I did forget to buy some bullets really quick, so that was my fault. Since we do have $235 left, we should wind up getting some bullets. Get about 2 things of bullets, and then we can at least get some money back with the wild meat at Best Burger. Okay, let's get some bullets. Just gonna get 2 because we are going up in a area that has cougars. Okay, I really wish they would make these more known. I'm hard at seeing sometimes. All right, we have bullets. Let's go. So we have arrived to do the car. Just gonna set this right here. We can do this one by one. Okay, let's get kind of this way, and I do want to actually load this up just in case, because there are cougars on this hill, and I don't want to get destroyed. Alright, so wheel down, so now we have to basically, there is a trick that I used to do this the last time that I've done this, so I didn't have to use a ladder to get up here on the roof. And you guys can use this as well, but let me see here. Yep, I'm not doing it right. Alright, so I have to just get up on that one part right here. Right here. Alright, and I'm up on the roof. Okay, let's get this next tire in. Let's get this door. I should have did it the other way, but that's okay. And then now we do have this one, which is literally no way to get up here, so we just have to do this. Hopped up there really quick. And I do believe this is a back door, yes, so it's not the front door. And dink. And then what we can do is we can go out and we can get that one up on top of the hill really quick. Just because it's the furthest one away, but I do want to keep the revolver out just in case. Because there are cougars here. Does it think I'm on a horse or something? That's the only thing I could think of because it's literally saying jockey. And it says that I'm on a horse right now. That's weird. Maybe it's just the UI messing up or something, I don't know. We did get a new update with the economy yesterday too, so that was awesome. Alright, got the tire. I will see you when I get back down there. Alright, so that is the last tire completed. Now we just have to get this other stuff over here. I'm going to go over here just in case. I have the gun out. I believe that is the trunk, yes. This is a pretty quick quest. It's very tedious. And boom. Now to get the last remaining door, which would be the passenger side door. Oh yeah, I forgot you have to actually go through here and get it. And then we just have to sit in the car, gas it up, and all that stuff. We have to try to start it, realize there's no gas, get out, put the gas in, and the gas should start filling into the car. I cannot see. It has. Okay. So now we have our first method of transportation, so I'm going to go over and do the Nimble Rabbits quest over at the Hunter, see if we can get some game while we're over there too. And after that, I think probably do the Predator quest and look for predators. Up there is a deer. There's a deer right there. So I'm just going to get out and I'm just going to shoot it one time in the torso. And it dropped. Okay. So I didn't waste the bullet. Okay, let's go down and get that meat really quick and put it in the trunk. Alright, so now that we are there, we can get this. Oh, okay, this light is really irritating me now. And we can just kind of put it on this side right there. And then put it off to the side a little bit. Alright. Is there a way to kind of maneuver it in there? Wait. Was I able to put it there for a second? No way. I was seeing a little bit of a spot. Okay. I'll just put it right there for now. It's not really a big deal. We only have 3 pieces. And then we can do that Nimble Rabbits quest. We'll go do that Annoying Foxes quest. And then after that, I'm going to just... I should have at least a decent amount of money. And I could possibly be able to afford the ATV. I do not know. Gosh, I hate this car so much. I can't wait. Okay. Now we are here. Alright, let's do the... We could do the Hunt quest too while we're here. Let's do the Nimble Rabbits quest. I'm going to go run down there and I'm going to show you guys how to do this because it's... A lot of people have problems with this quest because the rabbit is just... It's so elusive sometimes. Another way to help is doing the foliage down to 0 too, or to low, because then you can see they usually spawn over here, sometimes over here. Usually when you hit this, they usually spawn, but it is nighttime, so it is a little bit harder to see. But yeah, most of the time I've seen them go over this way. And I don't think I'm going to be able to see it. I wonder where it went. Or did it even spawn? I wonder if it has to be in the daytime. Yeah, because I'm not seeing it. Oh, there it is. So you just have to basically look, and then you just walk over it, and then you just click left, and then you just take back up there. So yeah, you can't put it down in a car, so don't try to ever do that because it's just not going to work. I'm allowed to run with the rabbit. Usually you're only able to do this. Maybe it's because I'm like glitched kind of, I don't know. But yeah, you can't put it in a car, otherwise it'll pretty much have a lot of issues with it. And it'll run away, and it is pretty fast. I mean, it's not really that hard to catch, but it is a fast little rabbit. And this will give us the money. That is 355. Then we can do the hunt, and we can just bring this meat that we've already received. So we have 3 meat out of 8. That is done. Now all we have to do is just go around and find another deer or a bear. And then after that we should have enough for the UTV after Annoying Foxes. And that'll at least give us the ability to carry around a cooler and stuff like that, so... Alright, let me see here. Yeah, because I don't just want to do oil, I want to do other things as well, but I don't want to, you know, have it to where the only thing I do is oil, because then it can really just. I'm only going to allow myself to get 1 barrel of oil, by the way, per thing, so it keeps up with the flow. So even if I do have 2 barrels of oil worth, I'll have to take that barrel, I'll have to bring it back, I'll have to do that. It's time consuming, is what it is. Alright, so I'm looking for a bear now. I think bears are do spawn over here, if I'm not mistaken. And I might actually just have to wait until morning, to be completely honest. Which I think is what I might do, because this is just on the dust storm, and then it's just a lot of stuff. Unless I find some cougars, I don't know. Okay. If I go this way a little bit. I don't know. I am probably just going to chill outside the car for a little bit until it's morning. I should have picked up a mattress, but I haven't went that way yet. Didn't want to waste the money. So yeah, I think what I'm gonna think I think I'm gonna do is I think I'm just gonna go and wait a little bit, because I'm not seeing any bears so far. And I would need 2 bears to do at least a decent amount, or at least like 2 cougars or 1 cougar. I don't know. I'm down by the lake right now, I believe. Yes, I'm getting in that area, so there should be bears around this area. Okay, so I do see a bear, which is really good news. It kind of, I don't know if it notices me yet, but let me reload this really quick. I honestly, I've been searching for quite a bit. I'm gonna just pop him once and then let him get closer to me, just so it's easier. So I don't gotta step in the car and boom, 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 boom. And he did. All right, so let's load this up into the trunk, cause yeah, I need to get some meat into trunk. I honestly wonder if I could just put this into the Best Burger and see if that would actually make a little bit more money, which it probably will, but I'm not really worried about that right now. I don't want to have to wait and do a bunch of nonsense. So I got 3 there, so that's 4, 5, 6, 7. So I need to at least kill one more thing to get that. Hopefully I can spot another bear and have a little bit of extra meat, just so we can actually, like, continue to have meat and make a little bit of extra money, because I'm really saving up right now for the what's it called, I'm gonna start making our way up towards this way, but I do want to stop over here really quick just to see if I can find any cougars, because that would be perfect. Okay, we're on the right path. Yeah, so the reason I was wondering about the how does that work? Oh, okay, I did a power slide on my side. But yeah, I was mainly just wondering about the money and the bears, just because I want to have income streams, and my first purchase is going to be the UTV, so I am gonna need a little bit of money, and I'm thinking about selling this car. I don't know. I think once I get my ranch done, then I'll sell the car. Like once the ranch is purchased, I think that's fair play, because I earned the ranch by rags to riches. But I might not sell the car. I might just upgrade it and just keep it and never drive it. You know what I mean? So I'm not seeing any cougars just by first glance. Oh gosh, this is why I hate this car. I mean, it's a good car, but I'm like going backwards and I'm trying to go forward. The only reason I like the car is because it can do that. Alright, let's see if there's any deer. There is. Pop them. Boom. This is why it upsets me sometimes about this shooting. I definitely shot him twice. And I shot him in a vital area, so he should have been dropped. But who knows? Alright, then we got another deer over here too. Let's pop him too. Should be one shot. I think it's just from the side that you have to shoot them, and then they, you know. I do want to, as soon as I get this, I want to get a cooler, and then we can actually store cooler, like the stuff in the cooler, because this is only so much, and once we get the UTV, I think it's going to be our main way of basically making money, if you kind of get what I'm saying. Because the UTV is really nice. You can't really put a cooler in the back of this trunk, which is kind of stupid, to be honest. I mean, as long as... Because, I mean, realistically, you can fit a cooler in a muscle car. You can fit an inflatable mattress in a muscle car in the package. So I don't understand why you're not allowed to do that in this game. There's some vehicles that it makes sense, but, you know, others that just totally do not make sense. I don't think I'm going to be able to put any in here besides maybe this one, if by chance. Yes, I see the green flash. I always have a little bit of issues. There we go. I'm just going to mark this down right here just so I don't... I'll just know that it's right here. So after I turn in this mission, it'll be straight. And I am actually also going to be doing some other simulator games, because I love simulator games. I'm thinking like maybe like Construction Simulator, Roadcraft, you know, stuff like that. The Sims, even though The Sims is heavily populated with rags to riches. But then you have like, you know, Police Simulator. You have a bunch of simulator games that are really good. So that's in my goal. So 4, 5, 6, and then 2 more. And that should register, I hope. And that should complete the quest. Alright, what else? Shooting predators. I don't want to do that just yet, because if I do, then I'm not going to be able to basically pick it up, because that first ranch thing is always going to be there until we can get that ranch, and then we can accept multiple quests. It's just kind of a pain right now, because you can't get 2 of those types where they have like the, you know, like they have the drop down menu on the side where it's like ranch bot and then you tick it. But the shooting predators has, you know, that one as well, but it has a list, and as well as the annoying foxes. Let me see if I can find another one. If not, that's okay. I am going to be killing some foxes, so that does give you wild meat as well. I'm going to put the... see if we can get some stuff at the Best Burger. If not, that's fine. We'll just sell the meat anyways. I'm not really worried. And then I do actually want to check out an oil node, because I'm thinking... I mean, obviously, I don't know if I'll be able to get the... I actually might be able to get the concrete in there, but I don't know if I'll be able to get the ATV, like the oil barrel in the UTV. I mean, not the UTV, but the back of the muscle car. There's still some goats alive, so that's cool. I'll probably get rid of their meat, like take a couple coolers and put it in the stuff, like, you know what I mean. Put it in the coolers, and then I can drag it to the what's it called? The you know what I mean, the lake down there. So there is a multiplier on it. So it'll at least give us like 90 bucks, which is not bad, actually. I would hope that it would be like a ×2, but who knows. Maybe we'll get lucky. And while I'm running up there, I'm gonna reload really quick. And then hopefully I should be able to get enough money. Yeah, we'll have more than enough. I just need to make a little bit more money so I can get the cooler. but that's going to be pretty easy. Alright, let's run over there quick because they're already spawning. They already spawned. So you gotta be quick because they're gonna be coming out the side. Right there, yep. That's why I parked the car there. Got one. And got two. And if I go down, another couple should actually spawn up there too. If I go down here a little bit. More should spawn, from what I remember. I don't know if that's true, but... it doesn't look like it. Okay, let's skin these guys really quick. Oh, they look so cute. I'm sorry I had to kill you guys. I actually do think foxes are completely out. Oh, there they are. There they are. Come on. Okay, I'm going to reload and just sit here really quick. Because they're just standing. One shot. Don't make me chase you. Come on. Ah, come on. He'll stop and he'll sit there for a second. I will chase this fox into the end of the earth. Oh, come on. Why are you making me chase you so much? Got him. Okay. My aim is horrible. I'll admit it. Alright, let's put this as far over as we can. Because we got quite a bit of stuff to load up. It's like a puzzle piece. You know what I mean? It's like a puzzle piece, guys. You just gotta fit the puzzle pieces in there. Oh, come on. That was perfect. Concentration. That's all it requires, pretty much. Then we just gotta get those two that were down there, which they shouldn't despawn, hopefully. Nope. There's one. Get this guy. And we should have enough for the cooler now. I'll put that up here, but I'll turn it this way. And just kind of lean it off the side like that. Just in case we get a bigger one. So this means... Boom. Alright. I just need to make sure that we have enough room. And then the last one was down here so that we can turn in that money, go pick up the UTV. And then we just need to start saving up for the oil rig, which is going to put a dent in our profits, but I mean, it'll make it to where I don't have to kill a bunch of these animals every 2 seconds. I feel like that'll be a little bit more better on my saneness. Oh, come on, this muscle car can't go up this hill. Come on, it's not that bad. But yeah, my main point is it'll just help me sleep a little better. Because I tried the wood tactic once, and it just did not work for me. And as much as I would not like to do, maybe, I don't know, maybe Season 2 will have, if I decide to do a Season 2, maybe this hypothetical Season 2 will not have the oil in there. I'm just trying to not basically get so exhausted with the game that I love so much and hold so dear. You know? So, okay. So let's sell this, this burger stuff first. Okay. Because it does have a little bit of a multiplier, even if it's not that a lot, but it's still something. I'm just going to grab it out and just drop it on the ground. I think that'll be a little bit easier. Watch, you have to like individually place them. Yeah, so it still has the 1.3. 126, not bad, almost at 1,000, guys. It is really easy to do rags to riches, but it's mainly just relies on quests and stuff. Like, you have to repeat the quest every day, you have to do this every day, you have to do that every day. It's just, it is kind of tedious. And yes, it could be done without the oil. All right, let's get our UTV. And the only reason I'm getting the UTV over any of the other things is because I could save up for the pickup, and do the 3 pigs or the 1 cow. But this holds 2 pigs, and that is what I really want to do. And goats. I think pigs and goats are a really good way to make some money. Uh, and the reason I'm saying like goats too is because of the cheese. You can milk the goats, and I do have a cool barn idea that I want to do as well. Why do they always do these with like no gas? But yeah, we finally got our first little vehicle. So let's go down to the hardware store and pick up a cooler. I think we have enough. Yes, 171. So we need to make some. No, not this. No, no. Okay. So how much is this gonna cost? I'm gonna buy the cooler first. I'm gonna just buy the cooler really quick, and then how much is this gonna cost? So 10, 20. No, not glass. 5, 10, 15, 20. Remove the glass. That's 300. And then the oil barrel brings it up to 550. So we need $550 to do the oil rig. So that's not that bad. And then we also need some other stuff, but I'm gonna actually fill this thing up with gas, and I need to get some game as soon as possible because I'm like running low on money, like very excruciatingly low. So I think filling up this gas thing is going to be beneficial. Okay, I'm just gonna do this one. I have $70. That should be almost done. Yes, it is. And then we can put this here and just... And we have $43, so we will be able to get some bullets. Alright, and then what I think we're going to do is... We can go to... Man, there's so many dead goats everywhere. At least one of the sheep survived. I wonder if they're pooping everywhere. I'm just going to buy one thing of bullets really quick just so we can do that. So, just one thing of bullets only. A little bit of frame drops because of these goats and stuff, so... I don't even know why I started reloading that. That was completely stupid. Alright, so now we have to basically go find some predators. But first off, what I want to do first is I want to go up to the hunting shack and get the predator quest. Animals are on like a specific like schedule. I don't know. Because I see deers in the daytime and I see deers in the nighttime in real life. But yeah. Now we can do the Predator's quest, which is gonna be awesome. And while we're around here, I think we should look for maybe some bears too. 'Cause they are very elusive sometimes. I have problems finding bears. I don't know. I know other people don't, but I don't know if it's just me and where I'm specifically looking for the bears. But there's just not many bears. Terrible impression. Okay, let's see here. I think there is going to be bears somewhere. Ah, that's an oil node too. I'm not going to build here, but I am going to make it to where it's here. Because obviously I just want to make sure where my options are with terms of closivity. Closivity, I think, right? That's a word? I don't know. But yeah, so I'm just going to put that there so it marks it on the map. So I know that's an oil drilling position. And if I don't wind up choosing that, I'll just keep that in mind for the future. Say move down to the $8,000 ranch instead, which I don't see happening, but you never know. Okay. I'm just really not seeing bears. I go everywhere. I've been everywhere, man. Searching everywhere, man. I've been everywhere. And I'm still not, I'm still just not seeing the bears. Oh my gosh. Literally another oil node. Oh gosh. Another oil node. It's like right next to each other too. I'm not going to build those, by the way. I'm just keeping them, like I said, for a map marker. And there's a bear. Pop out on him like this. I should drive up on him and pop out and just like do some Chicago stuff. Oh crap, I put this in there. Ah! Shoot him in the butt. What the? Okay. That's 4 wild meat. Alright, so now what we need to do is we need to find an area to where we can find another bear. Honestly, probably that's going to be the only bear I find in that area. So I'm going to go up to a place I call Cougar Town, which is largely, and I mean largely, populated with cougars. I actually decided I'm just going to stop here really quick and just sell this stuff over here because I really need the extra cash. And it's 72 bucks, so, and it was only 4 pieces of meat. This way I can actually buy a inflatable mattress. So I don't have to like go in the dark all the time. I could actually probably afford one thing. Yeah, like concrete. Alright, where's the inflatable mattress? There it is, and check out. Alright, and let's just pop it open really quick and take a nap. Napping. I'm gonna take a screenshot. Boom. Took a screen. I was about to leave my bed. Oh my gosh. I can't function. And it looks like there's gonna be a dust storm, so that means it literally doesn't look like it. It's literally actively happening right now, which is actually funny. Dude, my guy kind of actually looks like Sam Winchester a little bit. Oh my gosh, it looks like we're going up a hill because we can't see anything, and then you realize that we're just going across a flat platform. But yeah, my whole thing with this is I just need the hunting rifle. The hunting rifle like one taps deers and a lot of things, so it's very very useful for me. All right, so we are near Cougar Town, so we should start seeing cougars if there are cougars over here. I thought I just seen a cougar. Honestly, should just get on foot to be completely honest, but I'm worried. I really hate this dust storm. I usually see a lot of cougars over here. Usually like 3. There's one. Pop out. Pop. Popped him. Right in the booty cheek. Target is dead. Kill confirmed. And it's only 2, so I mean it's not that big of a deal. I really just need the quest. Pop! Pop! Oh, this is anticlimactic. I was literally chasing him down and... Come on. Oh, Zamazu! No, don't kill me. I'm just kidding. Pop! That was awesome. That was so awesome. That was such precision with that kill. Alright, let's kill more cougars. I wonder if they do... Do they have coyotes in this map? I haven't seen coyotes. I mean, although I don't... Wait, did they have wolves in the first one? Or were they coyotes? Because I don't remember. I know that they did have like a wolf coyote type thing. I just didn't know if it was uh, specifically a wolf or a coyote. I couldn't tell you. There should be at least one more over here. I know they spawn. There it goes. Awesome. Now we can see a lot clearer now. I can see clearly now. The dust has gone. There's a cougar. Shot you right in the face. Come on, die. And that should be the third one, I think. I think there's usually about like 3 that spawn at a time. I don't know. I don't remember. I'm gonna reload this. Is that another cougar? Right there? I don't think so. I think I'm just seeing stuff at this point. Shooting at stuff and hoping it's a cougar. You know what I mean? I don't know if it's is that just me that does that, or is there an actual cougar? No, it was a gravestone. I don't even honestly think I was shooting at a gravestone. Cougar! Cougar! Pop! You know, come at me, bro. Come at me, bro. Pop! And that's that quest done. So I have access to the thing, and I have 8 wild meat. So that's awesome. That's sellable. Alright, so I will see you down at the hunter. Actually, I'm going to get some gas, and then I'll see you at the hunter. Yeah, 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 yeah. I killed the predators. And he does not have nimble rabbits for me right now. So, what I'm going to do is, I'm going to end the video here. Let me see if I can kill at least one more bear before. I think I see a bear. I think I see a bear. I think I see a bear. No, that's just some trees sticking together looking like a bear. I'm so confused on where all the bears are. It's like they're eating the bears and they're eating the deers because they're just not here. I just don't understand. I'm clearly not looking in the right place. I am irritated with myself for not being more educated. Man, there's just nothing here. There's usually at least a couple bears over here. This is why I dislike this map. There's a freaking bear right there. Okay, I'm hopping out. Oh no, wait. No, I don't need this. Yes. We're gonna use the rifle. Why is it sideways? Oh crap, 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 crap. Crap, crap. Boom! Oh, oh, that was scary. Oh, gee willikers, Batman. Pick up, pick up meat. All right, so I just wanted to kill one more bear, and I think I'm going to end it here. If you do enjoy the content, please make sure to subscribe because it'll help. It'll help repopulate the bear population, and it'll make me very, very happy too, because you'll be supporting the channel, and it's free too. On top of it, you know what? Actually, chop the, no, shoot the like button if you want to see me get attacked by a bear next episode, because I think that might happen. I think it might happen. That was a very close call. But yeah, thanks for hanging out with me today, guys. As always, this is Bizzle Whistle. Oh, that was cringe. But yeah, thanks for hanging out with me, guys, and I will see you in the next one.